And now, come with us to Neverland, where you will meet the amazing Captain Hook. That's me. And
me, Peter Pan, and of course Wendy, and Michael, and John, and...
Enough! It's showtime.
And had 3 lovely children. The oldest was named Wendy.
And then came John.
And last but not least me, Michael.
And we mustn't forget Nana.
Tell us another story, Wendy.
My dear brothers, Mother expects us all to be sound asleep by now.
Please.
Well, I suppose we can have one more story. Nana, will you warn us if Mother's coming? See this?
Did you draw that, Wendy?
Who is it?
This is the boy who never grew up. He lives in a world far away from ours called Neverland.
Is it a magical place?
Yes. There's a secret land that grown-ups don't understand. There's pirates and Indians fighting, and scary crocodiles biting, where every day is exciting, and there you'll find a boy who never grew up.
Is he a real boy, Wendy?
Yes, his name is Peter Pan.
Is it a real place or just a silly dream?
No. Neverland is not a dream, it's real as can be. There are mermaids and fairies as real as you and me. Every day is crowded with adventure, fun, and laughter, and when it's over, everyone is happy ever after.
You still awake, Nana? And all your charges all sleeping quietly? I thought I heard voices. You mustn't wake the children. And what's this? Do you know this young creature? It says the boy who never grew up. He looks vaguely familiar.
That's because he says he's met you, Mother.
Wendy, are you still awake?
So are we! Why are you up past
Every night at bedtime, Wendy tells a story.
Sometimes it's a happy one.
Sometimes kind of gory.
stories where they fall in love?
Stories that are creepy.
Sometimes I don't hear the end because I get too sleepy. Wendy, what have you been telling your brothers? A little imagination goes a long way with young boys.
Oh, Mother, I'm not making it up.
There's a secret land that grown-ups don't understand. There's pirates and Indians fighting, and scary crocodiles fighting, where every day is exciting. And there you'll find the battles till morning. Right now, snuggle under the covers and close your eyes.
Mr. Darling is ready to go, ma'am. He sent me to fetch you.
Oh, Liza, I do so wish I did not have to go to that party tonight.
Why ever not, ma'am?
Just a funny feeling I have. I don't know why, but I really would feel better staying home. But it's for Mr. Darling's business, and that comes first.
Don't you worry, ma'am. Nana and I will see to the children.
Oh, I know that. It's just that last week I had the oddest dream. I had just put the children to bed and started to doze off myself when I dreamt that a boy came in through the window looking for something. When he saw me, he gave me the strangest smile and then just flew away. I woke up because Nana was barking so loudly and she had this in her mouth. Now, what do you suppose it could be?
I don't know, ma'am. Maybe something the children are playing with. We'd best put it back.
I suppose you're right, Liza. I shouldn't feel so uneasy.
And we aren't going anywhere.
Except to bed.
We won't even go to fight pirates or Indians. Oh, gracious. No, we wouldn't want that.
Mother, the carriage is waiting.
I must say goodnight, my darlings. Neverland is a real place, Mother. It's an island with pirates and Indians and Peter Pan. Maybe it is a real island, but it's only real in your dreams. And that's where you should go now. Sail we to the island of dreams, shimmering up in the sky. Float on a sea made of moonbeams, gently drifting by. Off to the island of dreams, a twinkling star leads the way. The island of dreams is waiting. Now sail away. That's right. Close your eyes, my babies, and sleep. And Peter Pan, the boy who never grew up, I hope you're safely tucked in where your mother can keep her eye on you.
Mother, we can't be late.
Take care, my darlings. Good night, Liza. Watch them safely.
I've got to finish in the kitchen, so you're in charge, Nana. Ruff! We don't have to go to sleep right away, do we, Wendy?
Well, I'm not sure.
It's just dark. We've time for you to tell us a story.
Yes, tell us one with pirates.
But pirates are so wicked.
That's why I like them.
They tie your hands behind your back and they make you walk the plank. You drop into the sea, and then sharks come and have you for supper.
Do they really do that, Wendy?
They really do. And sometimes they tie you to a cannonball and stuff you down the cannon and blast you through the sky.
Never seen a pirate do that.
Who's there?
Dennis, stop it! You make Liza mad.
Hush, you big ball of fur! Just what's going on in here? Nana?
Oh dear, Nana, look what you've done.
Do you think you've broken any bones?
Takes more than a big ball of fur to break Liza. And that's it, nurse. Oh no, nurse, you're going outside. I can't abide by that racket. Come along now and take your medicine. As for you children, go to sleep. Come along, you big brute.
How do you do too?
It's Peter Pan.
And who might you be?
Don't you remember? It's me, Wendy Moira Angela Darling.
Well, la-dee-da.
Have you come to make us walk the plank?
I'm no pirate, but I've got a few pirates who are my best enemies.
Where do you live, Peter Pan?
Second star to the right and straight on till morning.
Well, that's a silly address. How will the mailman be able to deliver your letters?
Now don't get any letters.
But your mother must get letters.
Don't got a mother, never had one, and don't need one, so there.
Who tucks you in at night?
Me, myself, and I.
Who gets your porridge in the morning?
Me, myself, and I.
Who makes you take your medicine when you're sick?
Me, myself, and I.
May I ask you something, Peter Pan?
You certainly are full of questions.
What are you looking for?
My shadow.
And just what would your shadow be doing in this room without you in it?
That bear you keep in here tore it off the other night.
Janet is not a bear.
She's just a very big doggy.
I don't care if she's a hippopotamus with 3 eyes. I want my shadow back.
Well, I haven't the foggiest idea where it is.
Who's that?
Tinkerbell. She's a very beautiful fairy, but so tiny only I can see her. Do you know where my shadow is, Tink? You do? Well, of course I do. In there?
Is this it? Yes, I think this should do very nicely. I'll sew it back on if you like.
I should like it very much.
I dare say this might hurt a bit.
I won't cry. Peter Pan never cries.
I say, you are brave. Especially for someone so young.
How old are you?
I won't lie, I am young, but I don't know how young. You see, I ran away the day I was born.
How exciting! Why would you do that?
I heard my father telling my mother what I will become when I grow up to be a man, but I don't want to grow up to be a man. I don't want to grow up, period. I just want to be a boy and to have fun, so I ran away to Kensington Gardens, and that's where I met Tinkerbell and the other fairies.
Where do fairies come from?
Oh, you won't tell anyone.
Cross my heart and hope to die.
Then I'll tell you. When the first baby laughed, its laugh broke into 1,000 pieces, and they all went skipping about. And that was the beginning of fairies.
Do you still live with them in Kensington Gardens?
Only sometimes. Most of the time I live with the Lost Boys.
Who are they?
The children who fall out of their baby carriages while the nannies look the other way. If they're not claimed in 7 days, they're sent to Neverland.
Neverland.
But sometimes they get tiresome.
Why?
Because they want me to tell them stories, but I don't know any stories. We don't have anyone who can tell any stories to us.
When did you tell stories?
There. Now, Peter, stand up and see if that suits you.
It's better than before. You certainly are a very handy person to have about, Wendy.
Thank you, Peter. But I believe it's time you went back to your Lost Boys and these two went to sleep.
Can you really tell stories?
Wonderful stories. Stories about the sultans of Arabia and the pharaohs of Egypt.
And Cinderella and Snow White too.
What's that, Tink? Those stories don't sound stupid at all. I think they sound wonderful.
Tinkerbell doesn't like stories.
Oh, she says she only hates the stories you tell.
That isn't very fair. That splendid stories, really.
Then come with me to Neverland and tell the stories to the Lost Boys.
But what about Mother and Father? Won't they miss us?
You can come back whenever you say. Please, Wendy, come to Neverland. While you are fast asleep and slumbering inside your silly beds. You could be whistling a tune with the man in the moon, playing tag with the stars instead.
Oh, Peter, could we?
Come along with me, all of you. I'll show you a place where dreams come true. Come and fly with me to Neverland. I can show you how. Wait and see. You'll pick up the net so easily. Come and fly with me to Neverland. We're gonna fly high, way up in the air, way bye to the grown-ups worry and care. Why don't we go now, right away? Just follow my lead, I'll show the way. Come and fly with me to Neverland.
How do we get to Neverland?
Well, there's only one way. We fly. Tink, sprinkle them with fairy dust. Tink, I will put your house on the pirate ship if you don't do as I say.
It's wonderful. I feel so light.
But we're 3-story up.
Don't worry, think happy thoughts and you'll fly like a bird.
Think about a beautiful dress and a magnificent gold carriage.
I'm thinking about birthday cake and ice cream and presents.
I'm thinking of
Hurry, Michael, Neverland awaits.
I'm thinking of Christmas and candles and candy!
That's it, Michael! When you're in the air, the city of London's all aglow. There's a blinking star that's warming, thinking right straight on toward me, and an mountain will be there.
attend to. But what if the pirates attack? We'll fight them to the death. Yeah. Right? Till our last breath. I'll take on 2. Yeah. No. 3 at a time. Yeah.
And no one can live after being hit with this.
Oh no.
yo-ho! Cheers to the old Jolly Roger and all the ship's company! Yo-ho! Yo-ho! Yo-ho!
And I smell them. Hi, they be near here someplace.
Hiding behind Busher Branch.
And what do we do if we find them?
Oh, well, now I suspect we'll be back to the captain.
He'll string them up to the yard arm.
Yeah!
Maybe drawn quarter of.
Ah, that hurts darkly.
Oh, no!
You hear something?
Well, now I
They're here, all right. Come out, wherever you be.
We got a nice big surprise for the likes of you youngins.
Well, now, did you hear that?
He'll tell us where the youngins are hiding.
Stop it! Get your hands off of me! What are you doing, you idiot?
Captain Hook, we're over here. We got 'em.
And if you don't get your hands off of me, I'll boil your gizzards for my supper.
Oh. Well, now, if it isn't Captain Hook.
Yes, it's Captain Hook. And just what are you idiots up to?
The Lost Boys be hiding about here someplace. We thought you'd be one of them.
Do I, Captain James Hook, pirate extraordinaire, look like I am lost?
Well, for a minute there we were... Absolutely not, Captain Hook, sir.
But they're close by, sir. The hairs in my nose are twitching. They always twitch when the Lost Boys is near. See?
Then Peter Pan must be nearby as well. Perhaps this would be a good place to lay an ambush, and I could be rid of that bragging little horsewhip once and for all.
Yeah!
Wait! What's that?
It's the Indians, sir. They sound like they're on the warpath. Well, now, maybe they're looking for the Lost Boys, too. Maybe looking for us. Hi, we stole some of their blankets.
What did you do that for?
Well, sir, the nights be getting cold and our pookies be freezing.
Then we stand and fight. They'll make easy prey for us.
Captain, what's wrong? Oh dear, it's that crocodile.
No! No!
He sure puts in a lot of effort following you, Captain Hook.
He thought my hand was so tasty. He's wanted the rest of me ever since.
Good thing he swallowed that clock. He should give you a warning.
What'll we do, Captain?
Retreat! Retreat!
Blimey, we better run for it too.
Oh, well, now, I don't think he's interested in anything but the captain.
What's the matter, you old croc? We aren't good enough for you?
I take that as a real insult.
Say now, what's this? Almost a great shot, great big little panther. With almost only Captain Horseshoe's chattering chipmunk.
We can catch them, Mother. Princess Tiger Lily is right.
We can capture the pirates once and for all.
And stake them out in the hot sun.
They'll dry up like animal hides.
And then we can cover our teepees with them.
A noble idea, but we must be careful.
The Lost Boys are around here somewhere.
They might attack at any moment.
That
That was close.
They're itching for a fight.
I hope they didn't hear my teeth chattering.
Or my knees knocking. Oh gosh, we're safe now.
They've gone the long way around the island.
We can sit back and relax.
Oh, I wish Peter would get back. I really, really, really do. Whenever Peter leaves us, he leaves us in a mess.
And when he'll come and save us is anybody's guess. The pirates and the Indians and mean old Captain Hook.
The way they're all against us is like something from a book.
Oh, Peter Pan, we need you to come back. The pirates and the Indians are all on the attack. Oh, Peter Pan, we need to see you here, defending and protecting us until the coast is clear. When Pan is on the island, all the pirates make a fuss. They concentrate on Peter, so it's easier for us.
We'll capture Peter and the boys and make them walk the plank. Then Captain Hook will love us and there's just one boy to thank. Where's the boy? Where's the boy? Where's the boy to thank? Where's the boy? Where's the boy? Where's the boy to thank? Oh, Peter Pan, we need to see you here.
Catching you at last will be the peak of my career.
Oh, Peter Pan, we need you to come back. 'Cause we all know that Captain Hook is one tough nut to crack. Oh, come back to our hideaway.
I want to fight you right away.
The pirates will ignore us.
The captain will adore us.
Oh, Peter Pan, Peter Pan, Peter Pan, come back. Peter, where are you? You're such a baby, Curly. We can take care of ourselves. Still, it's much safer when Peter is here. Well, he's not. So there.
There what?
Just so there. Greetings, boys.
I'm back.
I have great news. I brought a mother for you all. Mother? Are you really going to be our mother?
I'm not sure.
Can you bake a cake?
Of course she can. Chocolate. Folius tall.
Can you tell us stories? The most wondrous stories of adventures in faraway places. Can you sew up the holes in my stockings?
I brought my sewing kit. Can you?
Yes. Tuck us in at night?
I would love to. I guess that means I am your mother.
Yeah!
And we'll show you our cave.
Yeah.
You live in a cave? Really?
Safest place from the pirates and the Indians. Smashing! Are there really pirates and Indians? They fought to the death right here not 10 minutes ago.
Oh, come on, boys. Let's show our guests their new home. Follow the leader.
Well now, they've found a mother. What's Hook going to say about that?
today's lesson?
I thought we were gonna have a picnic.
You said that's where we were coming to the lagoon.
I have the picnic right here.
Oh, good. I'm ever so hungry.
Did you make sandwiches like you did last night and the night before? They were so delicious.
And my stomach is growling so much I can't hear myself think.
Well, we must finish your lessons before we have fun.
I don't like these lessons.
Don't be silly, John. You've always loved school.
Have we gone to school?
Of course. A real school with desks in rows and a proper blackboard and a teacher who carries a ruler.
Funny, I can't remember.
I can't imagine how you could be so forgetful. All right, everyone. Question number 1. What color were your mother's eyes?
What if we don't know the answer?
Just put a check mark. Question 2. Who is taller, mother or father? And finally, what song did mother used to sing at bedtime? Let me see what you've got. They're all check marks. And you too. Oh, John, you haven't answered one question.
I can't remember.
Can we please have something to eat?
I'm starving.
All right. Take the basket and set up your picnic on that hill.
That's not fair. I should carry it.
Why should you?
Because Wendy's my... Well, she's something to me.
You're just saying that, John. You're a lost boy, just like the rest of us.
Aren't you hungry, Peter?
I think you make a fine mother, Wendy. All the lost boys have taken to you.
I'm glad. And what about you?
I think you make a fine picnic lunch.
Oh, Peter, look! There!
Pirates!
You better run along, dear.
What will you do with me?
Well, now, we're just gonna let you sit by this rock.
There you'll wait till the tide comes in. The water's gonna get higher and higher and higher.
You want me to drown?
Well, now, that's Captain Hook's idea, my dear, not ours.
You can let me go if you want. My mother will be most grateful.
Oh, she will
She'll give
she?
you anything you ask for.
That's so.
Well, now, that's a very tempting offer, but I'm afraid Captain Hook wouldn't like us anymore if we let you go. And if he doesn't like us, he'll hunt us down until he finds us. And then we'll walk the plank.
It's just as Smee says.
Peter, we must save Tiger Lily.
Ahoy there, you lubbers!
Captain, is that you?
Starkey!
Aye, Captain.
What are you two doing?
We're tying the princess to the rock, just like you ordered, sir.
Set her free.
Free?
Cut those ropes and let her go!
But, Captain...
At once, do you hear? Or I'll plunge my hook into you.
You'd better run off, dear. No hard feelings.
Peter, control yourself.
Don't I impersonate that fool Hook beautifully? I have been practicing for just such an occasion as this.
Good afternoon, Captain. You're looking very well today. Now, Peter, it's time for you to go home and take your medicine.
Captain, are you all right?
Where's the princess? The tide's about to come in.
You told us to let her go, sir.
You fools! You ingrates! You landlubbers!
Well, now, he sighs.
He sighs again.
What's up, Captain?
The game's up. Haven't you noticed? All the boys' hair is combed. There are no more holes in their socks. They say, yes, ma'am, and no thank you.
What can it mean?
They found a mother.
What's a mother?
Oh, you don't want to know. They make you wash behind your ears, feed hearty buccaneers, and put away your soul and you're gone. They take away your parrots and make you eat your carrots. Mothers always ruin the fun when you're about to win a fight. They make you act polite and give back everything that you won. It's wrong to be defeated, especially when you cheated. Mothers always ruin the fun. They take your booty, they're moody, they never go off duty. Can't they get a life of their own? They say, be quiet, don't try it. They think you'll start a riot. Why can't they just leave us alone? They make you beat up your broom as a tune. And when that last that's over and done, they make you go to sleepy. It's really kind of creepy. Mothers always ruin the fun. Ah, mothers, they mean well and they do have their charms. M is for the many times she scold me. O is for, oh no, she comes. T is for the tinker toys and teeter-totters too. Tattletales and tippy-toes. I've lost me train of thought.
You're spelling mother.
Oh, what comes next?
H-E-R!
H-E-R. It's her fault I'm so rotten. Though she had a pirate for a son. Put them all together, they spent I'm talking mothers, the ones that ruin all the fun.
Take me home, Cat!
They always get so cranky when someone walks the planking. Why can't we have our fun in the sun? They only reprimand us. They just don't understand us. Mothers always ruin. No matter what they're doing, mothers always ruin the fun. Even pirates need a little fun now and then. There'll be no more fun in Neverland. No more fights because they'll get their pants dirty. No more yelling because they'll wake the baby birds. No more fun because Mother says so.
But Captain, you can't let that happen!
What can I do?
Well, now, I'm sure a person of your rotten, cruel disposition can think of something diabolical.
Oh, Smee, stop flattering me. Even if you are right.
Yay!
Captain?
Don't bother me, Starkey. I'm thinking.
Well, now, it appears the time.
Hush! A genius is at work.
But Captain, you'll drown!
I've got it! All we have to do is get rid of the mother. And then we can get rid of Peter Pan and we'll have the island to ourselves! Well, I'll congratulate myself even if you don't.
Well, now, Captain, we'll get the boat to rescue you.
Boat, rescue me? What for? Oh, why didn't you warn me, you idiots, you ingrates, you landlubbers! Get the boat! Get the boat! No. No, not him! Oh! Get away from me! You don't want another taste of me! I'm tough and stringy, and I'm just a rotten human being! Ow!
us so slowly towards the crystal coffin that sat in the middle of the forest. The 7 dwarves were kneeling around the coffin, their heads bowed, their hands folded in prayer.
No, why can't be really dead?
Look at that. Toodle's a big baby.
And the prince kisses her.
Ew.
And she wakes up. And then they ride off into the sunset together.
I knew it all worked out.
What about an adventure instead? We haven't had a good fight in over an hour, and I'm sure the pirates are itching for some sword play.
No, Peter. Another story, Wendy. Please. We like your story so much.
Oh, I don't know, Tink. They're all growing lazy, I think. I know you'll go with me, but it's more fun with everyone.
I'm too tired.
That pie for lunch was so good. I still can't move. You're such a good cook, Wendy.
You'll stay with us always, won't you?
That's a very, very long time, Nips.
But it feels like we've always been here.
I'll tell you one more story before you must go out to play. Does that suit you, Peter?
As long as it's a short one.
Very well. Once upon a time, there was a family. A mother, a father, and their 3 darling children.
This does sound a bit familiar.
And they had a very faithful nurse, Nana.
So far, it's a wonderful story, Wendy.
It is, isn't it? And they lived in a large house with a large window that opened at night so the moonlight could come in.
Are they there now?
Oh, no. They flew away one night.
That's silly. Children can't fly.
But they did. They landed on a wonderful island and had wonderful adventures. There were pirates and Indians and all sorts of creatures in the forest, but one day the children began to miss their mother and father.
Do I have a mother and father?
Of course not. That's why you're a lost boy.
What happened to the children, Wendy?
They decided that they wanted to fly back to their nursery.
But what if the window was closed and locked? That would be awful. They wouldn't be able to get back in.
But their mother would always leave the window open, for she knew in her heart that one day her children would return. Home, sweet home, it's calling to me. Home, sweet home, where I long to be. Back in the world that I know. Home is where I long to go. Oh, John and Michael, can't you just picture our mother? Mother's been there waiting, and she's hoping for the day. We'll be home all snuggled and warm.
I'd rather fly away.
She will kiss and hug us and say how much we've grown. Glad we're all together at last.
I'd rather be alone.
I wonder if there's an open window waiting for me.
Stuff and nonsense! I thought that my mother would leave a window open too. But when I flew back, the window was shut and locked, and there was another little boy sleeping in my bed! You're wrong about your mothers, you're wrong about your mothers, and let me tell you why. They've forgotten all about you, they're happier without you, it's all a stupid lie.
Sure, all mothers are like that?
Cross my heart and hope to die!
John and Michael, you know we're not really lost boys. Try to remember our home. Mother and father loved us, not make-believe, but real. But we just flew away one night. Imagine how they feel. I necessary arrangements. Please?
Oh, if you wish. What are you so happy about, Tink? Oh, stop it!
But you can't go, Wendy.
It'll be so much worse than before we met you. Now that we know what it's like to have a mother, please don't leave us. Who will tell us stories? Who will bake us pie? You can't go, Wendy.
Please don't.
I have an idea. Let's bring the Lost Boys with us.
Good idea. That would be great fun.
I'm sure we can find a mother and a father to adopt you. Our very own mother and father.
You don't need them.
But it would be nice to have someone to tuck us in at night and leave the window open for us.
What say you, boys?
All right. Have it your way. The Indians have agreed to guide you to the shore. Go with Wendy and find a mother and father, but don't come crawling back to me when you want an adventure or two.
Now, Peter, before we go, I want you to take your medicine.
I don't have to do what you say. You're not my mother.
Very well. I'll just leave it here then. Say goodbye, boys.
Bye, Peter!
I shall miss you, Peter.
Detour? Why a detour?
This is the only path leading to shore.
And look, the arrow points up. This is most curious.
Why have we stopped?
Look.
King says she thinks it's a trap.
What's that, a trap?
Peter wouldn't dare. But he didn't want us to leave. What about Hook?
This could be dangerous.
Let Wendy and the Lost Boys stay here while we go on and investigate.
That is a good idea, Great Big Little Panther.
We will take this detour cautiously. Be ready to fight.
We want to come and fight too.
Yeah! I've got a deadly swing with my pan.
You will do no such thing. If we are to find you a mother and a father to adopt you, you've got to be clean and presentable when we arrive.
Aww. Well, God, Wendy, while you're gone.
Nothing can happen to us.
Come, we go and see what's up.
Oh, why, Michael, darling, your pajama is unraveling. Soon you won't have any left.
Can you sew it up?
For now, we'll just stop it from unraveling. There.
Gee, now we gotta sit and wait for hours.
I'm bored already.
And I'm hungry all of a sudden. Children, I'm afraid when we get home, you're going to have to practice some good manners. What? Maybe this would be a very good time to start.
We ain't got no manners. We ain't got any cues. We ain't never learned none. Blame it all on our youth.
Isn't it nice to say good morning and please and thank you?
do you do? I am pleased to meet you.
How do you do? I'm pleased to meet you.
Let's try that now with a bow from the waist.
How do you do? I'm pleased to meet you.
Now turn and say it again. How do you do? I am pleased to meet you. I didn't hear you. Oh dear. I'm afraid we're not pleased to meet any of you. How do you do? You certainly look dashing, Captain Hook.
But you're the one who appears to be dashing.
Yes, I'm sorry, but we can't stay. But we're going home, so we won't be bothering you any longer. Come along, boys!
Actually, I don't think you're going anywhere but back to our ship. Am I right, men?
Now, that seems to be the plan.
And just what do you intend to do with us?
Wouldn't you like to know?
There's that nasty firefly again. That's no firefly.
It's Peter Pan's friend.
And where is Pan?
We'll never tell you.
Take him, men! Put him in shackles!
And will you be captain?
Getting rid of Peter Pan once and for all.
Peter! Watch out! Peter!
What's this? A thread leading that away? And I'll bet right to Peter Pan. This is so much easier than I thought. Why, I'm almost disappointed. Well, look at what we have here. Oh, what a stroke of luck! I'll sneak into your bedroom. You'll be a sitting duck. I always knew the day would come when I would hold the power. And here it is in front of me within this very hour. I've got you in my trap. This thread will lead me to you. I'll get you while you nap. Oh, Peter Pan, how wickedly divine. I really ought to thank you for dropping me a line. This thread is leading that away. Defeat is just a tad away. It almost feels too easy, yet adequately sleazy. Oh, Peter Pan, Peter Pan, Peter Pan, you're mine!
Mother? Is that you? Mother?
So, the lost boys have betrayed their conceited little leader, and he now lies at my mercy! Shh. I might ask myself if I don't feel just a smidgen of compassion for this boy. Oh, where have I gone wrong to destroy a poor young lad sleeping there so peacefully? Oh, why am I so bad? Is it all for the glory? That's not the whole story. I just like things gory. I'm not one bit sad. No, I feel no compassion. I just feel I must put him out of my misery. But how? I could slash him with my hook, and oh, the blood will spurt. But some of it may splash on me, and Smee just cleaned my shirt. I could use that pillow there, and well, oh my dear me. And that would take exertion, and I need my energy. Decisions, decisions, which way shall it be? As long as Peter Pan is gone, it's all the same to me. I could strike a match right now and set the room aflame, but they've done such a lovely job, it almost seems a shame. I could throw him to a crocodile and watch him moan and groan, but that would be too scary. Let's just leave that one alone. Decisions, decisions, which way shall it be? No, wait, I've got the very thing. Oh, silly, silly me. I've been keeping this poison for a moment such as this. Don't get out of here, you nasty firefly! Be gone! Now, what can I put this in that he'll be likely to drink? For Peter Pan to be taken whenever Wendy says. So our new mother will be Peter's own angel of death! A few drops in here and Peter Pan will breathe no more. This is too delicious for words. Well, I've made the perfect choice, with only one regret. I won't be here to see it, but he'll soon be gone, I bet. Decisions, decisions, it all worked out, you see, and I rejoice the perfect choice. Oh, clever, clever.
Hello? Who's there? Oh, Wendy? Is it you? If it is, I'm awfully sorry. I mean it. Tink, what are you doing here? You're supposed to be guiding Wendy and the boys back to her home. They've what? Wendy and the boys have been captured and taken to the pirate ship. No, Tink, it doesn't serve her right. They need to be rescued, and I'm the only one that can rescue them. Oh. But wait, I never took my medicine. Wendy will be proud of me if I remember it on my own. Oh. Leave me alone, Tink. I know what I'm doing. What are you talking about? Hook was never here. He couldn't have found our cave. Oh, stop it! Let me take my medicine. Don't drink that. It's for me. Tink! Tink, what's wrong? Don't you feel well? Poison? Hook poisoned the medicine? Oh. Tink, oh my friend. Tink. You drank it yourself to save me. But you can't be dead. You can't be. Wait a second. Wait a second. Fairies die when someone stops believing in them. So, if everyone believes, Tink will breathe again. But everyone here has to believe in Tink. You've got to. If you believe in Tink, clap your hands. Clap your hands. Don't be afraid. Don't be shy. Clap your hands if you believe. That's right. Keep clapping. Yes. That's it. Tink, are you all right? Tink thanks you all, and now we'll make Hook pay, Tink. Oh, you bet we will. Lead on.
Jolly Roger, and all the ship's company. Yo-ho, yo-ho, yo-ho!
I've got a sweet bit of news.
Yo-ho!
Certain to cure any blues. Peter Pan is departed. He's gone, we win, you lose.
Yo-ho, yo-ho, yo-ho!
Quiet, you swabs, quiet. The lady wishes to speak. Now, my dear, what was that?
Peter can't be
Gone? But he is! Speak! Have you got that sail mended yet?
Almost, Captain.
Good. As soon as you do, we set sail.
That's perfectly impossible.
And just why is that, my dear?
We're heading homeward tonight, just as Peter promised we would. The lost boys will be adopted and home for good.
Even a second look at these ragamuffins.
Find hopes for them, Mr. Hook, sir.
It's Captain Hook, and you'll not find homes for anybody. I'm going to see to it that you all join Peter Pan at the bottom of the sea.
Yeah!
Well, maybe not all of you. I have room for 2 cabin boys. Who wants to join the crew?
Aye, sir.
Aye, sir. That's the mark of a fine cabin boy.
No, Michael, you mustn't.
You look like you've got some pluck in you. Ever wanted to be a pirate, me hearty?
Oh, yes, sir.
John, no.
What would you call me if I turned pirate?
How about Blackbeard Joe?
John, you mustn't.
But we don't want to end up like Peter, Wendy.
Have you so little trust in Peter that you really think he's gone?
But the captain says so.
Maybe I'll pick you.
Would you, sir? I know how to swab the deck.
Or maybe you.
I can sharpen a sword with my teeth.
Watch your fingers.
You want the job, boy?
And what if I say no?
Mates, bring out the blank.
The plank?
Lovely view from the edge. Just before you drop into the sea.
Okay, I can swim.
Not with your hands tied up.
I have a message from your real mothers. We hope our sons die like English gentlemen. I'm going to give my mother one.
Me too.
I'm gonna think about it.
But what will become of you, Wendy?
Oh, didn't I tell you? You're to become the mother to my crew.
We need a mom.
Somebody to wash behind our ears.
And mend our socks.
And read to us at night.
Will you tuck us in too, Mother?
We all need a mother, though we're rough buccaneers. If you won't be mother, we may burst into tears.
I say not. I would rather die like an English gentleman than become a mother to such a gang of fools and ruffians.
A mother? This changes things a bit.
No, it doesn't, Tootles. None of you must agree to join this pirate ship. For one thing, it is the filthiest ship I have ever seen. Look at the mess you find all over the Jolly Roger. Look at the dirt and grime in every little nook. How could you even think of living in these conditions? How could you even think of life with Captain Hook? Wouldn't you rather get away from this awful island? Wouldn't you rather that the Jolly Roger sink?
Guess we'd rather not and do what the captain tells us, 'cause none of us want to have to walk the plank.
than you, Captain Hook.
You make me blush.
What's that, Captain? Somebody's whistling.
You tied up Great Big Little Panther and her people, didn't you?
Tied as a drum.
Then there's nobody it can be.
Maybe the wind's rushing through a crack in the window in the forecastle.
But there ain't no wind here.
Go and see, Starkey.
I'll make quick work of whatever it is.
There's a good pirate, whatever it is, doesn't have one chance in a million.
Starkey? Starkey? Is that you?
There it is again, and no Starkey.
Go and see, Cookie.
But Captain.
You're a pirate. Act like one. And there's another fine pirate who'll put an end to the whistling.
Cookie? What happened there?
Go ahead, Skylight. Find out and bring word.
I ain't going there alone.
I give the orders here, you swine.
But I take him, and I'm not taking that one alone.
Noodles, go with her.
Why me? Why not me?
I've got to finish this sail, or we won't be going anywhere.
Oh, sure. You always get out of work.
Yeah. Looks like the pirates have turned chicken.
I Sunday dinner.
No son of mine would ever be that afraid of a little whistle.
Get moving, you two. Find out what happened to your mates.
I don't really care. Sir.
I cheated cards.
Get in there before you walk the plank.
No.
No.
There she goes. Who's there? I'm coming myself, and you'd better be prepared to be skewered like the chicken you are. Here I come. 1, 2, 3.
Glad I can make the party, huh?
Oh, Peter Pan, we knew you would come back. Hook and all his pirates deserve a mighty whack. Oh, Peter
Pan, how can it be you?
Tink saved my life.
Maybe once, but not a second time.
Do we have one? We knew you were alive, Peter.
No, down in it for a second.
Just like a cat, Peter.
You got 10 lives.
It's not alive, Pot.
I just wanted to give him an extra life for luck.
Which you'll need.
Captain Hook and Peter in a sword fight, a hot smashing. Look at them go at it, they both look rather dashing. Captain of the glorious Peter Pan the mighty.
I must say that all of this is really quite untidy.
Rise 1 inch, Pan, and you're a dead fishy. You've had your fun, boy, and taken years off my life. So now, I'll add them all back on.
I'll take this rat down in a fair fight or no fight at all.
Neverland has never seen a combat this exciting. Both our greatest leaders on the battlefield colliding. Oh, the glory of it all.
Someone please untie me. I simply must start cleaning it for liberty and
You can't do that. Mother! little pirate.
You want us to use them for tomahawk practice, Chief?
They make good targets.
Especially when they're moving.
Oh, really, gentlemen, this is most uncomfortable.
Mother. I think the pirates are probably pretty hungry. I baked a huge birthday cake and it's sitting in the middle of our village.
Birthday cake?
I haven't had birthday cake since my last birthday. When was that? When I was 7.
Oh, dear. You better go and have a birthday then.
Can I too?
Of course you can.
Wait for me.
Get back here! You landlubbers! Rotten swine!
Help me in a minute, Peter. There will be no need. That's just about enough of this silly fighting. One of you could have gotten hurt.
I clearly could have won that if Wendy hadn't done that. Mothers always ruin the fun. Well, maybe we just went a little overboard.
Do you want us to take the pirate chief out into the hot sun? I think that's a splendid idea.
I don't! I was just having a bit of fun. No!
The crocodile!
He can't be on the Jolly Roger! Get away from me! You don't want another taste of me! I'm all skin and bones, no meat at all, and I taste like an old shoe.
Serves him right. He tried to destroy us all, but we weren't scared. It was great fun.
Thank you, great big little panther, for your help.
And we thank Peter. He found us stuffed in logs on the way here.
Let's go get some of that birthday cake.
Bye, Wendy. Bye, boys.
If you're ever in Neverland again, stop by and say hi.
Well, boys, it looks like we won. The pirate ship is out!
Does this mean we can be pirates?
Yes! And I'm the captain of the ship. Whatever you want to do, you can do. Whatever you want to be, you can be. There are no silly rules to bother you. Do whatever you want.
Whatever we want.
Whatever you want. Like me.
I want to be a pirate and sail the 7 seas. Sing yodi hodi ho and do exactly as I please.
I'll be a pirate too, but a nice one if I can. I'll sail around the world and follow Peter Pan.
Whatever you want to do, you can do. Whatever you want to be, you can be. There are no silly rules to bother you.
Do whatever you want.
Whatever we want.
Whatever you want. Like me.
Do you all want to be pirates?
I want to be a doctor.
I want to be a cop.
I want to do some magic tricks and open up the shop. I want to be a baker.
I want to be a cook.
I want to do experiments and write them in a book.
What wonderful plans! But you know, you can't do any of them here in Neverland.
Why not?
Because you have to grow up to do them.
We want to stay here and have great adventure!
Don't you see? Growing up is the greatest adventure of them all.
I gotta grow up!
Whatever you want to do, you can do. Whatever you want to be, you can be. There's a new world of fun in store for you that you gotta grow up to see.
But what about me?
Come with us, Peter.
I'm afraid it's time to go back to the nursery, Peter.
It isn't. You saw how much fun we had.
John and Michael have already forgotten Mother and Father, and I can barely remember them myself.
Well, I don't was so great about having a mother anyway?
Please, Peter, take us home.
Oh, all right. Have it your way and go on, I don't care. Take him home, Tink, and I don't care if I ever see you again, Wendy. Ever, ever, ever.
Yes, Tink, take us home.
Whatever you want to do, you can do. Whatever you want to be, you can be. There's a new world of fun in store for us that you gotta grow up, you gotta grow up, you gotta grow up to see.
It's been 10 days, Nana. I wonder if we'll ever see them again. Oh, I know it wasn't your fault, but it would be lovely if I could see my babies just one last time.
Ma'am, are you still up? You practically haven't slept since, well, for quite a few nights.
Has Mr. Darling retired?
Oh, no, ma'am. He went out for a walk by himself, mumbling it's all his fault.
Poor dear. If only Nana hadn't left the nursery that night.
Oh, ma'am. Oh, ma'am.
It wasn't your fault, Liza. It must have been a cat or a mouse that lured Nana out of the room.
Oh, ma'am, I'd best come clean. I took Nana out because she was making such a racket. So you see, it's all my fault, and I'll never, ever forgive myself.
Oh, Liza, how could you have?
I didn't think anything would happen.
Nana, stop it.
She was just like that the night the children left.
Liza, there's a strange cloud up there.
Why, indeed, if I didn't know better, I'd say it's a pirate ship.
A pirate ship?
Don't you see it, ma'am?
So that's it.
What's it, ma'am?
I thought that's where they might have been.
Ma'am, you're not making a bit of sense.
But I am, Liza.
Mother, it's me! Oh, Wendy, I knew you'd come home.
Mother, I'm home, I really am. And I promise never to leave again. I want to stay here and grow up with John and Michael and all the rest.
Mother, John, Michael.
You are a mother.
Of course I'm your mother. And you've come back to us.
You didn't think we'd stay away forever, did you?
Though it was a grand time.
I know, Michael, I know.
Oh, Mother, can you ever forgive us? We simply lost track of time. I know. When your father gets back, he'll be so thrilled to see you.
What's that now?
Well, Liza, there's nothing to fear.
All right, boys. Get out of here, you. See? Go on. Blimey, there's a crazy one here.
No, Liza. It's all right. It's all right.
He might slit all our throats.
But he's just a boy. Aren't you?
Toodles by name. Are you my mother?
Oh, dear. I can be for a moment.
I knew I'd find you. There's more. I found my mother.
She's our mother, too. We've been waiting a long time, ma'am. I mean, mother.
They're crawling out of the woodwork.
Look here, Pops, we've got ourselves a mother.
A mother!
Oh, there are more of you. Just one more. Peter. Please, Peter. I want you to stay here and grow up with John and Michael and all the rest.
No, you don't. You want to stay with me in Neverland. You don't want to grow up. Never, ever, ever.
But I do, Peter.
You can't mean that. You can't.
We had a wonderful time and wonderful adventures, but we're getting older whether we like it or not. We've got our studies and our friends and mother and father and Nana.
No! I want you to be my mother.
You can stay, Peter. It is nice to see you again.
Again, I've never been here before.
I'd almost forgotten until I saw a hook ship flying on the clouds. Stay with us, and then we can have the real adventure of growing up together. Home, sweet home.